Next up in our small batch brewing series with 2 hops is our first Whirlpool edition of Centennial and Cascade. Welcome back, everybody. So if you're new to the channel and you're into home brewing or craft beer, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. So this is beer number 12 in our 2 hop series. We are making small batch beer, so 1.25 gallons going into the carboy. And we want to get, what do the hops taste like on their own? What do they smell like on their own? What do they smell and taste like with other hops? So I decided to use 2 classic hops to start out with, which is Cascade and Centennial. So this is beer number 12. This is using 2 pounds, 4 ounces of 2-row malt, then 0.25 ounces of Cascade at 60, 0.25 at 10 minutes, and then 0.25 of Cascade at 5 minutes. I don't know if I said it, Centennial is 0.25 at 10 minutes. Then for the Whirlpool. So Whirlpool, after you're done boiling, you're going to let it cool down, let's say it to 170. You're going to add hops and you're going to let them like steep in there for 20-30 minutes. On mine, I do have 15. I brought it down to 170. I added the hops, then every 5 minutes or so, I stirred them up, and then I cooled the batch down. And that's using 0.25 ounces of each Centennial and Cascade. Post-boil gravity was 13 bricks. I did have to add some water to this one, so I think that this is the second one in all of my small batches that I actually had to add some water to get back up to the 1.25 gallons. 13 bricks, bottled on 9/27/19, came out to be 5.75 bricks. That is a refractometer rating, so I had to use a calculation online to find out the true ABV, which is 6.25%. So this is a little higher. Beersmith, from what I show on my notes, wanted a 4.8% beer with 37 IBUs. Obviously, I can't test the IBUs because I don't have anything to test it with. So let's go ahead and get this one open, get it into a glass, and see what I think. This is using the smaller carbonation tablets, not the big ones. So we'll see how well that's done. It looks pretty clear from being in the bottle. There we go. I am going to leave some of it behind just because we are using the Mr. Beer kits, and I'm going to scoot over because it's driving me crazy. We are using the Mr. Beer fermenters, so I just use the spigot on there and put it up to the bottle, or the bottle up to the spigot, and open it and put it in there. So we do get a little bit more trub. Not really a head. What I do have is white. I do have some bubbles coming up. Color. Straw yellow in color, kind of hazy, protein yeast floating in there, but I think it is a little hazy. Some bubbles coming up, not very many. I'm hoping we're going to get a more intense smell out of this, maybe some floral like we found in the other ones, and then maybe some citrus from the Centennial. So let's go ahead and smell. Bigger floral citrus mixture. From drinking the other 11 in this series, this one smells, it has more of a smell. It's not really in your face, but it's like a medium smell, where the other ones are a lot lower. But yeah, floral, citrus, but that's what you would expect with Cascade and Centennial. So let's go ahead and try it, see what we think. That's a good tasting beer. A little, for my liking, a little too much floral, but that grapefruit citrus really comes out. It kind of tastes like making the Dead Ringer, like that's the Two-Hearted clone that Northern Brewer sells. I get that grapefruit flavor that I got in that, and it's really pronounced in there, but it has that backbone of that floral. Light to medium body, pushing medium, not quite there. Carbonation level is good. Little bitterness in the back. Aftertaste, a tiny bit of floral, but more bitterness, citrus in there. A touch of sweet malt. That's good. I would say, as of right now, this is probably the best one that I've made in this series, or the best combination so far. Yeah, that's good. Nice, smooth, and you get more of that that citrus grapefruit in there. I don't want to drink it all because I am going to do a side by side of this one and Beer 13, but yeah, I like the bitterness with that grapefruit citrus in there. So yeah, definitely a good one to go out with. I was gonna say, yeah, this also does have 0.25 ounces of each in the dry hop. So really the only thing that we're changing from beer 1 and 2 is that Whirlpool. We will compare them to beer 1 and 2 later on. But yeah, this brings so much more grapefruit bitterness. I think that Centennial really covers up that floral, and it could be because of the alpha acid, and it's actually a super, the Centennial is a super cascade. So I think it would, and we haven't seen that in the other ones, but definitely in this one you can tell that grapefruit citrus is coming out a lot more and covering up that floral. Will that keep up? I don't know. That's why I have 7 of them, so we can do it for 7 months. So yeah, definitely a good one. And this is one, at least right now, I would say if you're new to home brewing, this is one to go ahead and make, as it is very tasty. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.